see if the river's in flood. It shouldn't be. No, it's alright. Canal looks high though. Highlander Troon rucksack, 70 litres, easily houses the Gumotex twist. Nice. Hello inflatable fans, I hope you're all well. Down at one of my regular spots, Melbourne Basin. Pontoon dipper, Nun's chuff, we haven't seen him for a while. Grandad 2.0, Wall, first time we've been out with Wall, and then Marion. So we're all going out on, I was going to say Selby Canal then. Selby Canal? Yeah, Pocklington Canal. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go right out of the basin here. And the reason being is, I've been so far up that way before, and it was kind of summery, and it was really lovely, and there was loads of fish and stuff. It was beautiful water. Obviously today, still winter. But I reached a point where it said not navigable from this point onwards. And I know that means for launches, and I want to see how far close I can get to Pocklington Canal head. New territory, let's go. Yeah, especially considering I used to have the two-person one, which was... Whoa! We'll just film Nigel getting in because he likes to swim. Oh, he's made it. Right, so we're heading out of the basin. There's quite a few of us out today. We've got Wall at the back, as I say. She's new. She's new to relatively new to the group. It's the first time I've seen her out. She's been out with a few of the others. And we're heading right, as I did say at the beginning here, out of the basin. Now the only problem we might encounter at first is there is a bit of flood in here, so the landing that we need to get out on the first lock to portage, it might be a little bit flooded. I've forgotten to turn my bloody socks on. Turned on now though. Hey, just how she likes it, turned on. So I've opted not to have the skeg in again, so if I stop paddling, whee, we just spin. Well, like I said in previous videos, I like it because there's no wind today and it makes the boat that bit more nimble. And it improves your paddling technique. And God knows that could do with some improving. Creeping around on the outside. Nice reflection of that bridge there. Yeah, we're going to find out in a minute whether the mooring landing's in flood. I'll kind of come on ahead so I can just check that. So this is Church Bridge. Got a couple of twitchers here on the left. I know the twitchers because I was talking to one of them on the bank. Twitching. Quackadoodles. Yeah, thankfully just up ahead there on the left I can see that the mooring's accessible. So that's all good. There we go. Yay. Portage. So up at this top lock here, right, you can see a little bit. I haven't got a polarising lens on, but you can still see the water quality is a little bit clearer. The fascinating thing about this canal is every level that you go up, every level is different. Man in, I missed it, but he's in. Grandad 2.0 is trying to take Marion's title. So no further issues, we're all back going again. The next one, Walbert Lock, has a little bit of a staircase, and I don't know how many there are after that. I really don't. So this is where for me it's going to get interesting. Once we get past Bilby Arm, the junction there, that's where it's going to get interesting. For me anyway. For you, you might be bored witless. But look at how high these kind of dead reeds are. As I say, every area on this canal, every level, it's just different. Couple of swans here. We're just staying on the right because it's very narrow. We don't want to spook them. And they just didn't want to take off. Can't blame them really, it takes a lot of energy. Hello. You alright back there? So how do you feel after your little dunk?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
My day would have been over without it, wouldn't it?
It would, yeah.
And
it'd have been very cold without
sorry
it.
Walk back to the car.
Soggy walk back to the car. Yeah, dry suits, total win it. Pile on! That beautiful view through the reeds. And on the other side there too. It's just hiding in it. Oh, look, it's coming to view. We're not far off the next lock. This is Walbert Lock. This is Walbert Bridge. A little bit messy in the water here. Jim's already out, he's keen. Portage! I know, I'm a thug just dragging it. So yeah, this is the Walbert Lock area. There is a geocache in that area. Well, there was. I mean, I found it a while ago. So again, what you've got up here is there is another change as we go up here in terms of like the way the ecosystem seems to work. Again, clearer water. I know it won't be quite so visible on the camera, but I just remember the last time I did this. This was all lilies, whereas down at the other end, it wasn't. It just fascinated me. What can I say? I'm easily fascinated. Right, we're back in. Sarah and Pontoon Dipper, so Wall and Pontoon Dipper, they've gone back. Sarah had a little bit of a dip here, unfortunately, and she got a wet bum, so she's gone back. And Jim's gone with her because he needed to go back a bit earlier anyway. So there's just me and these reprobates left. And look at that down there, it looks lovely. Now imagine this in summer with lilies everywhere and a lot greener. And it is really beautiful down here. So it's not that far to the Bilby Arm down here. I'm not quite sure how far. And as I say, thereafter, new territory. So we've got a little swing bridge here, and then it's not long after this bit that we meet the Bilby Arm. Are you cooking? Yeah. I didn't want to have too much to carry, so I thought I'll bring porridge in a flask. What did you say? Bring me air fryer?
I said you went and brought the air fryer.
Not today. So this is bridge number 9. Swing bridge number 9. Sorry, number 8. Can't even read. Typical.
What do we do to that one?
It's quite low, but it's alright. Here come the boys. Now, if I'm not mistaken, just on the right hand side here, we've got the Bilby Arm Junction just coming into view. I think Frank's just about to pass in front of it. Is there an inlet there on the right, Frank?
Yeah, no.
On your right?
No.
Was it not? Oh, I thought that was it. Story of my life, as all my girlfriends would tell you, premature. Right, okay, a couple of 100 yards up and we're actually there. I remember this yellow sign on the left and it actually says end of canal or something on it. And then we've got, I'll just track around Steve here. And then on the right hand side here, where you can see that tree, that's where the Bealby Arm Junction is. And this sign says about not going any further. So we're going to go further. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. Right, so that's the Bealby Arm Junction just feeding in. On that sign there it says head of canal, no navigation beyond this point. And let's face it, if you're in a motorboat, a motorised launch, you probably can't actually go beyond this point, but we can. Just don't know how far. So let's go and have a look. Alright, so it's easy to see why they say this is the end of the line for navigable boats. So there's a bit of an inflow here, an inlet, there you go, look. And then it looks like there is a sunken inflatable there, which, surprise, surprise, isn't an Intex. So this is called Coates Bridge. We're going to get out here and cook some stuff. Well, I'm going to eat porridge because I've already made mine, I'm planned ahead. But we're going to get out here and have a mooch and see what's beyond here. Graceful, but no old man grown. Right, got me stuff out of the boat. Going to go for a quick nosy to see if there is a... It doesn't look like there's a getting point down here. Because it would be nice to kind of go a bit further. I would like to go as far as I can towards the canal head, if that's possible, for no other reason than just cause. So you can see what they're doing here. They've boarded all this off. There must be some issues with the locks and so on. Do you know what? We can get in here, so we can go a bit further if we want. See what the boys want to do. But yeah, that's doable. Doable. Anyway, in the meantime, let's go and get some tucker. Getting a bit hungry. I have no idea what the hell Frankie's doing today. I really don't. But he's making a pig's ear of it. Whatever it is he is doing, he's making a pig's ear. Did you go in again?
I'm out, but the boat tipped up.
Oh, look at this. He's got a chair and everything, even though there's a bench.
Yeah, but we all can't fit.
Well, I'm not going to say anything. So you've seen that other food flask I've got that I've used when I've been out. This time I've got a little thermos one, and I quite like this one. Look, comes with a little spoon in the top. Neat. Made some porridge earlier with lemon curd, because I'm fancy. Look at that. Hot porridge. Good little spoon. Although when you put porridge in here, I did make it quite runny, and it still comes out like Air Force cement. Ticks a box. Oh, look at that, folks. It's the 1st of Feb today and the good signs are starting to show. Yay!
It's going now, look.
Spam and brioche. It's like heathen and posh. Right, we've dined. It's now time for a bit of portage. Portage! Portage! A little bit of a breeze down here. The boys are enjoying it. Now what we don't know is how far we can get down here, because as you can see there's obviously gets very grown over. So we're just going to have a bit of a plough down and see what it's like. Look at this here. Hey! Now what I try to do is bring you things that are a little bit different. Does this qualify? Let me know in the comments. Here we go. And I'm through.
I can hear banjos. That's just wishful thinking. Can you squeal like a pig? Down like a hound dog and squeal like a pig.
I think we've heard enough. This is kind of everything I hoped today would be and a bit more. Just like one of those little kind of weird trips. Actually, we might have reached the end of the line. This really does look like we can't go any further here. This might be the end of the line, chaps. Oh no, I'm through. I can get through. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a struggle.
Oh yeah, we're in.
I've got Nigel coming up my rear, which is his standard position.
Oh, it's a boat that's gone past the green balls.
I really, yeah, I don't think we're going to be going much further. I felt it seemed like we were through.
I bet that canal down there will like this this summer, won't it?
Yeah. I don't know whether the Packraft boys want to chance it. I mean, there's nothing. I just don't know where it stops. Actually, do you know what? I can get out and have a look there. Right, I'm almost right up to the edge of the bank here. I think I can just get far enough in to get out. Getting back in might be a bit of a challenge.
Oh!
Come on, man up.
No, we're not going any further. That is just too dense all the way. Right, the fun thing now is, how do I get back in here? Are you going to nudge me in?
Yeah.
Just watch me camera. Right, I think what I'm going to have to do... Right, okay, stretch that, because it's on a lead. The things I do for videos! The things I do for views! Reach for the far side. Right, you got me nosed in? Oh, I got a bit of a foot dip, but other than that, I'm in. Right, paddle retrieved. The Nigel just held me in there, which was good of him. Whoop, whoop. This idiot is reversing. Whoop, whoop. This idiot is reversing. So back the way we came. I've got to admit though, that was a bit of fun. You know when you just do things that are a little bit daft, bit different. Yeah, I think this qualifies. Oh, definitely qualifies. And I'm out of that thick bit. Certainly giving this Gumotex twist a good second outing. Right, we've just portaged the I want to say the first lock, the last lock we actually did before we got to the dead end. Right, I'm going to wrap this up there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy what I'm doing on the channel, you know what to do about liking and subscribing. I just want to kind of enjoy the paddle back. If I see anything interesting, obviously it will appear after this. If I don't, you take care of yourself. As I say, you know what to do about liking, subscribing, sharing, blah, blah, bloody blah. I'll see you later in the next one. Cheerio. Right, I know I said I was going, but we've just come to the Bealby Arm junction and we're just going to have a little nosy down here. I think same thing will happen down here at some point where it'll kind of box off and we won't be able to get anywhere. But it's kind of, well, you can see for yourself, can't you? It's kind of, I don't have any words. Proper exploration day today. This lens won't pick it up, but we can actually see the bottom from here. This might be the end of the line. Oh no, it goes to the left. Horrible place to live. Oh no, it is the end of the line. This is it. Dead end.